Hi, this is Arthur from ttmministry.com. I want to do a little update. Some people have been asking, how are you doing? Are you still alive? This is feedback from the Philippines. It's maybe been about a month ago that I updated something. We're still doing good here. Thanks for all your help and your support and asking how we're doing. For example, how's the ministry going? We've been able to give away at least 5,000 books, Christian books and Bibles. So thank you for that. Thank you for the money and support of that. It's just awesome. Next to that, Support a Child is still continuing, but instead of supporting children, they use the money to buy food until the schools are back. The schools will probably be back in August or September. They're not sure yet. The schools are not back yet. And we're still working on official registration of TTM Ministry here. Due to the coronavirus, we have a little delay. But the accountant was saying maybe another 2 months and then things should be officially registered. So we're looking forward to that. Has been taking a while, but thank you again for making it possible for us to have an official TTM ministry registered in the Philippines. Next to that also, my main work at the moment is especially BAM project, business as a mission. Because of the coronavirus, a lot of businesses closed down. A lot of unemployment, a lot of poverty, but our business is still doing great. Before the coronavirus, we were planning to open up a second branch. We were planning to expand. Because of the coronavirus, we will have a little delay, but it is still any open there, and we hope within a few months, or maybe at least this year, that we can still expand and go open up a second branch. We're so excited to be able to expand the business and to use this business for God's glory and to see many more lives changed because of the business. So thank you for your continued support with the ministry. The pandemic here situation, it's starting to get better. There's becoming more freedom here. It's still MGCQ, Modified General Community Quarantine. It's still on the same. But a good thing is recently our curfew time, which was 8 p.m. till 5 a.m., has been extended, and it looks like, I still need the confirmation, it looks like it's going to be midnight till 5 a.m. So that means more businesses can open up later. Especially bars or restaurants or supermarkets that will be able to have longer hours before they close. So that will be good when we have a little bit expansion in the curfew time. It was a little bit hard being obligated to be back by 8 p.m. because sometimes when I'm in business, sometimes we just manage being back by 8 p.m. So we're glad that the curfew hours has been opened up a little. I think that will help the businesses here generally too. At the moment, it's still not allowed for people really officially to leave their homes when they're younger than 21. They are in lockdown. They have to stay at home. Or if you're older than 60 years, you have to stay at home. Those people are not allowed to leave their homes. So that is a bit hard, especially for the younger people, because there's no classes. Especially for people who are 60 years or older, it's sometimes hard. I have to send relatives to do shopping and things like that. But hopefully that will be soon lifted too. We're not sure, but hopefully that will be lifted. At the moment, I will show you some pictures, but there's a enormous poverty and a lot of businesses closing down. I can show you some pictures. where they are at the moment, maybe at least 50%, if not 75% of the businesses are closed. It's very sad. When you walk through the town here, it's amazing how many are closed and how many are not making it right now. I just hope that as soon as the curfew and everything will be lifted and things go back to normal, that some of these businesses will be able to come back. Also, employment figures are enormous high, at least 20%. It looks like it's been the highest since forever in the Philippines. So of course, economically wise, that is not a good sign. We will notice here in Palawan, since we are distributed, there is a problem in distribution. Just to send, for example, a simple letter from Manila to Palawan, which normally takes 1 day, it takes at least 3 weeks right now. So there's some problems with food. There's not enough stock in the supermarkets. We have some problems with our suppliers, but we're doing good. God is very faithful, but generally it's kind of tough. We're having a hard time. We're just happy that the lockdown rules and the curfew is being lifted, so things become a little easier. We're just happy that there is no the lockdown that we have in the Philippines is known to be one of the longest lockdown in the world. We have at least 3 to 4 months lockdown in the Philippines, but also the strictest. We still have to wear a mask, but the good thing is right now in Palawan, the quarantine is not enforced, so I don't see police walking with guns. While that was when it was a total lockdown, that was common. You're not allowed to leave your house. So I'm very happy about that, and just happy that we can get around, get our food, and that the business is starting, so people can start working again and make some income and provide for their family. Next to that, since the lockdown was lifted about 2 months ago, we started training again, because before that it was not possible. We were being in a strict lockdown for 2 months, so that helps too. I feel so much better, better in shape, can do things again, can run again now and again, and we're working hopefully soon that we can maybe run a marathon, so we can promote something like a sponsorship and promote support a child program, so that when we run a marathon we'll be looking for sponsorship. Right now we're not fit enough yet, but we will keep exercising, and hopefully in a few more months we will be announcing somewhere where we can run a marathon. Very curious. I will keep you updated. Just want to thank everyone for your continued support, and churches for raising funds. And anyone, if you're interested in supporting a child here, only for $15 a euro, $12.50 a euro, and then you will be changing a life by supporting a child. I just want to see that supported child grow so much more. I would like to see at least 1,000 kids that we can help them and change their lives, especially during this time of poverty. What I see is happening, because the parents don't have money, they don't send the children to school. So what is going to happen? There's going to be an increase of child labor, and that's the worst thing. We don't want to see that happen. So that's why I want to encourage us, everyone, try to help us to find more sponsors who want to support a child, so we can avoid more and more children getting into child labor, because that's going to be a big problem, especially because a lot of families will not have the finances to send their children to school. But with your support we can continue this ministry, and we can expand it, and hopefully get to at least 1,000 kids, help them, be there for them in this difficult time. so we can avoid the kids being forced to do child labor because the family doesn't have any money. I want to thank you for your continued support, continued interest in TTM ministry, and I will keep you updated of how things are doing, and hopefully next time we will have more news about when we open up our second branch or the business of distribution in the Philippines. Thank you so much for your prayers, and until next time, God bless you. I see smartphone screens, Zoom calls too. I can't take any more. I don't know about you, and I think to myself, I miss that wonderful world. When the world was free, old folk walked for miles as people passed. You could see their smiles, and I think to myself, that was a wonderful world. When outdoor exercising was more than just a wish, and hand sanitizer was something for the rich. Now there's folks losing jobs, watching loved ones pass away. If only we could get a hug to get through the day. As the months go by and our strength doesn't last, don't get you down, 'cause this too shall pass, and we'll go back into a new wonderful world. Yes, we'll go back into